You will not control my destiny. Okay, fine.
Special presentation. That's right. It's me. It's me. It's Mikey T to the L. We got a case. This is figured to do a little something different today. You know, we want to kind of kick back, relax, and enjoy some of our favorite stuff. And when I say favorite stuff, of course, I'm talking about good old Judge Manning. I have so many of these TPO cases socked away for later use that I said, why not go ahead? We'll watch one of these today together. We'll do our best not to interrupt too much. We'll tell people thank you when they are nice enough to give the monies, like the Bigfoot, who is already getting things going. Thank you, Bigfoot. But today's case brought to you by Judge Manning herself. This one's pretty interesting. This is a couple who's in the midst of a divorce. They haven't got there quite yet, but the man's not too happy because she's got a boyfriend. So of course we know that's going to cause a lot of problems. Leave your comments and thoughts down in the chat. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. As we get ready to kick it on the new week, we'd appreciate you giving us a like, because those likes help us out. And tell a friend, tell one, tell two, tell as many as you like. Creed is not here today. He's taking care of some business stuff. You got to remember, Creed is also a businessman, other than just being here as part of our channels. So every once in a while, he'll have some things to take care of. And working on a holiday. Today's a holiday. I didn't even know today was a holiday. Had no idea. The more you know. Judge Manning, please take it away.
Hill, so what I want to hear is you talking about family violence that's occurred between you and Mr. Hill. And I want, if you can, make it easier for me, start from the most recent event and work backwards, okay? And the thing is, I need you to give me specific. You can't just say, for instance, he threatened me. You have to say what that threat was and on or about.
That's them, not us. It'll fix itself. Just give it a sec. I'm saying give it a sec because that's about all we can do. Why is it taking so long to fix itself? Mikey, do you know? Why is it doing this? I've watched this 800 times leading into the right now.
Put their name on there like I asked.
All right. There we go. I don't know why I did that. That's so weird. We're trying to get things started, but this young man, Mr. Volt, is jumping in while we're trying to get things started.
Mr. Hill, I'm talking to this guy. Shark Bolt SB55. What's your name? You're outside walking around and going in and out of focus. What is your name? Sir, what is your name? You're outside walking around.
Gonna get yelled at.
You have to take yourself off mute.
Ma'am.
Your name's not Shot Bolt SB55. What is your name?
Douglas Hopkins.
Good old Douglas.
All right, you just have to stand by, sir. You're going to have to get to a place that is better. Because we cannot go through this hearing with you walking around and being at some strange location. I'm going to have to see your face. You're going to have be in a quiet room and be still. And I can't see your face because you're back. I can.
What a guy.
But you have to stand by. I'm hearing this first, okay?
Good to see everybody checking in.
I'm placing you back on mute. Okay.
Sarge.
Trying. All right. Go ahead, Ms. Hill. Like I said, start from the most recent event and please work back.
Do just want the most recent event.
The most recent event, and then work backwards. Family violence.
Put them to work.
Let's see, this family violence. Yes, it's family violence has occurred in the past, and there's a reasonable likelihood it's going to happen in the future. So you have the burden about the preponderance of the evidence. So most recent, you can work backwards. I mean, last 6, 8 months, and then tell me why it is you're scared that it's going to happen in the future.
Well, it's mainly just been, it hasn't been physical violence recently, just threats of physical violence, harassing emails that started, or the most recent email was on February 3rd. But it was not a threatening email. It was just basically saying that he was going to stop harassing me and that he still loved me and wanted the best for me. The last harassing email I got was on February 1st, basically just letting me know that he's contacting my family members, finding out information about me, going to basically post it on Facebook, reaching out to my employers, saying that he's going to send them he said nasty pictures of me. I don't really know what that means. On Sunday,
Why is Mr. Hopkins got the phone
28th
so
of
deep in his
January,
ear?
he said that he was going to put a bullet in my head and in my boyfriend's head. So that was the last threat of physical violence, was on the 28th of January.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up to my place of employment.
That's a doozy.
Sorry, what day was that? I believe it was the 30th of January. And they filed a police report there. On the 29th of January, he showed up at my boyfriend's home. Again, on the 27th of January as well.
I'm not going to take up for Mr. Hill, because if he's making these statements to his soon-to-be ex-wife, understand that those are very scary, especially threatening death. But I mean, look at his face. He is just, I might be the only one thinking this, but Mr. Hill is probably still in love with this woman, wants her back or something. Mrs. Hill's already moved on with another man. Good to see everybody. By the way, people get mad at me for speaking to you guys. They'll say in the comments, "You talk too much. Quit talking." Well, I'm going to talk to these fine people because they take time out of their busy day to be here and hang out with us. So, as blue as it gets. So threatening somebody that you're going to put a bullet in their head, maybe not the best move if you're heading into divorce. But I can see Mr. Hill's kind of agonizing over there. I don't know. Definitely not an excuse for that kind of thing, but Douglas over here, by the way, keep an eye on Douglas. Douglas is a character.
Showed up to my boyfriend's house, and he came to my house. I was not home. I was at my boyfriend's house. I believe it was on the 27th of January.
Mm-hmm. So you got something on here on the 27th.
Yes, he logged into my AT&T account and took my contacts, I had changed my number so that he could no longer contact me. And so he logged into my AT&T account and got the new number so that he could still continue to contact me. I had to block 50 phone numbers because he would just keep creating new phone numbers to contact me. So I had to block 50 phone numbers.
Zoinks.
I believe there were roughly 45 emails sent to my employer and my work email.
Mr. Hill's having a hard time letting go, y'all.
I'll give you a second, Ms. Hill. Let me just deal with these two lawyers real quick. So I'll give you just 1 second.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Barrett and Ms. Foster.
We'll never stop doping.
Yes, Your Honor. We've reached an agreement that we did want to just put on the record.
Okay, Ms. Willoughby.
Okay, so they're going to put their case on the record real
ready.
fast.
Hey,
Okay,
Nicole,
so-
thank you.
Ms. Foster, you and Ms.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to take a second. Mr. Douglas is scary. I will give you that. He's quite the character over there. But Mr. Hill making a lot of threats. He's gone into her, which I see this all the time. We see people going into people's emails and things like that. Hey, we don't mind, Shadow. You see that all the time, and we're seeing it more and more with the faking of the phone numbers so you can get people to answer. Don't never answer a number you don't know. That's what you got a voicemail for. Let that go. Let that go in there. Chris, lucky you, my friend. Lucky you. But again, Mr. Hill, very depressed. I think Mr. Hill needs to see a doctor. Yeah, he's doing a little stalking. It's a stalking situation for sure. So, Griggsy, good to see you. Oh, good to see everybody, by the way. Let's keep it going. Let's get those likes up and let's roll on into some more of the good stuff. Yeah, she's trying to get Mr. Hill taken care of. Mr. Hill is quite persistent and possibly dangerous. We'll find out.
This is removed from the domestic violence registry.
I think that once it's dismissed, it is. So I'm fine with that. But I did want to clarify. So he's
Doing
come
good.
in today for 1 hour to retrieve his clothes, his personal
Yes.
clothing.
This case has nothing to do with our case, by the way. It's
Right,
just two
sorry.
lawyers talking with Manning.
And,
Yeah, so- Yeah, in his mail and is it, I don't know if there's, yeah, personal clothing and mail.
only personal stuff that belongs to him.
Yes.
Yes.
The getting into
Okay.
people's emails
And,
always blows my
One of
mind.
you going to draft this and you want me to sign it and put it in the divorce?
It will be filed. Well, I guess it can be filed here as a dismissal, and we can use it for the visitation will be done through the divorce.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want that done as a temporary visitation order in the divorce? Because I can sign that and e-file it and e-file it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, our biggest concern frankly is that the TPO is dismissed in this case, this action.
Well, I understand that, but you need record in
Yes.
the divorce that this is the. this
Okay.
going forward.
It's tough.
So put both case numbers on there. The divorce
fine,
case
he's at
number
home.
and this.
Nothing's wrong.
And also, if you don't mind, please put this guy like this, that the supervised visit, something to the extent is,
I could see him being
Right.
upset about losing Miss Hill. Miss Hill is a very
the
attractive
two of you have
lady.
agreed on it. This has not been ordered by the court, and the supervised visit should not be influenced by a decision made by that.
No, I have
superior
not
court
seen
judge.
that, Mary, but I would love
So I
to.
don't want them to wait, there's supervised visits. Judge Manning put those in place,
Yeah, let's not do
Got
that.
it.
just look for the fact by agreement for a short amount of time. Because I don't want a judge to think that's what I ordered based on the decision that I made. as
Gotta
opposed
move
to,
on,
I don't
man.
want them to think that this carries any weight as far as what happens in the divorce, unless of course.
Real quick in the chat, if you guys have ever been in a relationship that was, it came and went or whatever, your ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, leave it down in chat. Let me know if you've ever had a situation where you just can't get rid of somebody and they just can't get it through their head that it's over.
Both case numbers on there, I'll get it filed in the divorce for both of you.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good to see you both.
Good to see you as well.
Good to see you. Take care.
Thank you. So
Solid
everybody in the
call,
case of artist
Elvis.
versus artist can go ahead and leave the meeting.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, now back to
Okay,
our
Ms. Hill,
case.
Thank you so much. Just had to take care of that case really quickly. So go ahead.
So I filed a police report on January 30th, and I believe he was arrested at some point. Not exactly sure what the charge ended up being. He does
Lambo,
drink heavily, and so I'm
Oh.
concerned
drinking.
for my safety if the TPO is lifted. There was a domestic violence incident that he was arrested for in July of 2021, I believe, and Florida when we were on vacation. And then there were 2 other incidents that were not reported after that.
So let me ask you a question. So some of these text messages or emails that are threatening, I understand they're harassing
Terminator.
because you got so many.
Yes,
Okay,
there were, I think over 500.
500 texts.
Yes, I had 109 text
Wow.
messages in the span of, 109 missed calls from him in the span of a 4-hour time period.
All right, is there
It's the sign of a desperate man.
or something that you would like to show me? You can share your screen.
I think
I understand that the sheer number is harassing. I've got that, but if there's anything specific that you want to show me, just tell me.
Lisa, that's tough.
And how do you know that he broke how do you know that he broke into your AT&T account? What makes you feel like it was him?
because he admitted it.
Okay.
He sent me a text saying that he did it.
All right.
Huh.
He sent me a text saying that he put a tracking device on my car.
He also put a tracking device on your car?
Rose.
I never found one, and I had the sheriff's office look, and they didn't find one. So I think he was just saying that. I never found one, but he did text me and say that there was a tracking device on my car.
Thank God he did.
I don't know, there seems to be this thing about air tags. Have you checked for those air tags?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Admit it. Okay, good. If you want to share your screen and just don't.
I will say this, technology has made it a lot easier to stalk somebody with the air tags and everything else that's going on, all the computer programs and things like that. It's really allowing for sickos to, stalk people more often. Make sure you like the video if you're new here. Say hello. We'd love to talk to you. Dr. Green Thumb.
Just a couple.
Okay. I'm on my computer, so the text messages are on my phone.
Okay, I don't know. Can you send one to your email and then pull it up, or
Probably yes. Hold on, just a
unless you
moment.
think I can read it if you hold it up.
Stalking,
Sometimes
Dr.
that's
Green
really
Thumb,
hard.
stalking.
Okay.
Even if I put my best reading glasses on.
She got a box full of glasses? Like Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies? Wasn't that Beverly Hillbillies? Oh, wow.
Can I share my email?
I feel like everything
Oh,
Mrs.
yeah,
Hill is
absolutely.
saying is
Okay.
exactly the
It
truth
might
by
be
Mr.
easier.
Hill's body language.
Had my eye exam, I gotta get stronger glasses, so until then I have to improvise.
So can you see my screen?
I don't know if you
yes,
guys can see the
Okay.
screen or not. I can. It says here, oh, you need to call me, Ray Hill. You can't do someone this dirty and think it will fly, Ray Hill. I'm not going to stop until you hear this. And yes, I've called CPS on you. To my surprise, already was an open investigation. Oh, you need to call me. You're going to want to help me understand this. Ray Hill.
Okay, so these are all from him that say Ray Hill.
Yes.
Yeah, he's all liquored up.
Okay.
And then this was just letting me know that he was trying to find my boyfriend's information and his address.
He said,
so
yep,
that he
getting
could
closer.
Show up at his house.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This is him saying he's
I'm not gonna stop until I hear from you. Okay, we read that one.
not going to stop, and that he's called CPS on me for what, I have no idea.
Okay.
Wow.
Basically just letting me know now he's emailing my boyfriend at his job.
You said that'd be a great idea, huh? Okay, it says, "Oh, and I found your boss at ship or something like that. Oh, I think they're going to want to hear what I have to say. Found dear old Shad's address and work info. A lot he will want to know. Ray Hill. Oh, this is about to get interesting. Emailing good old Shad at Voya now. Oh, you need to call me. You can't do someone this dirty and fly." Is that his
And this is
go-to?
letting me know that he's going to email my bosses at my other job.
Okay.
Really? Janet, can you send me that? I would love to see that.
And this
Okay.
is basically, it was all over me posting a picture of me and my boyfriend on vacation.
So I'm assuming that's what that one is about.
Yes.
Why would you post that shit? You had to know how I am about you. This is not right. I really do want you back and a day one and all of, wow, this is terrible. All of that, but the lies and deception.
Above that.
Yeah. And this is him letting me know he has my phone's contact list.
Okay.
He was
This
very
is
upset about
basically
her.
saying he's going to call the police on my son.
He's very upset of her posting pictures. What's up, Mikey? Of her with another man. From your genius son fits into my case. Just sent to Brian. He is Cobb. This is so stupid. Can't hide from stupid.
What's that mean? Fits into my suitcase.
I have no idea.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
This is
Love
telling
this.
me that he's the master of spoofing numbers because he kept creating new numbers to contact me every time I would block one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Amy, glad you're here. A lot of repetitiveness in this guy's
I have another
emails.
screen over here where you're, that's why I'm looking this way.
Oh,
now.
okay.
I'm paying attention. I'm just reading it on this other screen. Okay.
Him getting in the phone contacts is a pretty big deal, right? It was
Okay.
Fred Sanford that had the drawer for glasses. Okay, that was it. Thank you, Mega.
Okay.
He looks like, yep, I did every.
And P is my 15-year-old son that he was also contacting and harassing. We had to change his number as well as my older son's number.
Now is that your son you have children together or no?
No, we do not.
Okay.
Nah,
so
she ain't
it's your
lying.
okay. Okay.
He's got a promising rap career. Yeah, Courtney, she
Okay.
needs to get one. She needs one now.
Okay. Okay, dokie.
You guys want a poll? All right, I'll put up a poll. Give me a sec.
Okay.
And then that's the last one I received from him.
Make sure you like this
Okay,
video
thank
then.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Hill. I'll hear from you.
I'm married to this woman. We haven't filed a divorce. I've still wanted to reconcile our marriage. I thought we were. I didn't know about the boyfriend. I did not react really well about it. I found out that everyone but me knew about the boyfriend. Yes, I was
Damn.
drinking at the time. I mean this woman no harm. I talked a lot of crap. I've had a pattern through drinking, through communicating to her by drunk text. I've only wanted to talk to her. The blocking stuff has probably because she's blocked me off often. And I've just wanted to sort out our marriage and talk. I don't mean this woman any harm. I talked a lot of crap, even the part about that I had information. I never did the tracking stuff. It was all really, to be quite honest, drunk talk. I had her brother who I was.
Drunk talk, man. You can't threaten people, no matter if you're drunk or sober. You can't go around threatening to put bullets in people's heads. Stuff like that. I mean, that's no excuse. And who's to say he doesn't get drunk sometime and go beyond just saying stupid shit and doing something stupid?
Was talking to through that period while I was drinking, not directly encouraging me, but you know, I was just going through feeling devastated by this because again, you know, out of this, I will respect whatever this court says. I want nothing but the best for Marissa. I've loved who I considered our son. I'm in deep regret about what I said to him because she knows I love him and I've been the only father that he knows. I've just been devastated by this and I acted horribly. I don't know what else there is to say, but I will respect the wishes of this court and her. I wish her the best. I had hoped that I could be the best, but I can't.
All right. So his excuse is, I love this woman. So of course, Your Honor, I'm gonna threaten to pew pew her and her new man. Of course. Why not? I don't think that's gonna stand up too good though. Look at that face for Miss Hill.
Anything, Ms. Hill? Anything else from you, Ms. Hill?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can apologize now, but you know,
I get it.
you're still gonna have to have this TPO in place because, you know, I don't know if you're making excuses or apologizing, but you know, there's been plenty that have done that. The next thing you know, is up deceased. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep that from happening. Now, her boyfriend or whatever, he's grown. I mean, if you start contacting him and her son, they're also gonna try to seek a TPO. Stop breaking into her stuff. All this is not gonna look good for you in a divorce.
Mad Irish.
Y'all both look young enough that y'all can both move on from this. I understand heartbreaks are hard, but this isn't how you react. You call your buddy and go out and have drinks and cry on their shoulder, but you need to leave Ms. Hill alone. So if both of you would place your email in the chat, we will send you copies of this order. Make sure you check your regular email and your spam.
All right, so we're going to go into another case right after this one. So again, we talk about people having technology problems and things like that, but it's not just that. There's a strange twist to this lady's request for a TPO. So we'll get through all this technical issues and things, but we'll just keep an ear out for what's going on.
All right.
I taught her how to unmute. So Miss Culpepper, just click that little microphone to unmute.
Okay.
Let me see. He was here. I don't know if we're gonna have to reset it because he was here and now he's off. Or
by the way,
I'm letting in is him.
Our man with the ear is the other plaintiff in this case.
Sam, can you not turn your camera on at the same time?
Yeah, he had all kinds of excuses.
It might mess with her because her Wi-Fi is pretty bad. So it might mess with the audio, but Ms. Culpepper, try to turn your camera on.
My camera.
Crazy.
The little video button.
Okay.
Miss Culpepper's having quite the time.
Hello?
We can hear
Hello?
you. You can start the video.
Again, technology, not the friend of everyone. We just saw a case that technology was keeping it going. Now we're in a case here where we can't get the technology going. Does Creed take
Do you
every
see the
President's
little
Day
video
off?
button next to the microphone? It looks like
I
a
didn't
little
know it
kid.
was President's Day.
Just click that button.
Nah, he's got some stuff
You had your camera on before.
he's taken care of. You gotta remember, Creed has a big business he runs as well.
I hit it.
Again, Miss Culpepper having a time.
Hello?
I can see you, ma'am, but you still have to start your camera. I have to be able, I mean, I can hear you. I have to be able to see you.
Start the camera.
Yep, I keep.
What? I see the judge.
Yep, I know you see me, but I gotta see you.
I don't see why, I mean, what?
Miss Culpepper again having issues. Oh, there
Here,
she
Miss
is. She
Culpepper.
made it.
Raise your right hand, Miss Culpepper.
You would think they'd have
Raise your right
somebody.
hand. You swear or affirm testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Oh, now we can't hear her. We can't hear her now.
Speak up, Miss Culpepper.
Miss Culpepper, I can't hardly hear her. She needs to speak up. I know what she wants to
Miss
say.
Culpepper,
Peace and
you have to
love.
nod your
Peace
head or
and
give me a
love.
thumbs up. Mr. Hopkins was here.
And she's gone.
Okay.
Can
Let
she
me
not?
hear it. Oh, wait, okay.
That's not, why is it doing that? For some reason, the YouTubes is having a fit today. Absolute fit. I don't know why. Me talking about technology. Now here's my technology just crapping the bed for some reason. Hold on. Let me pull this down real quick. Remove that. Oh, all kinds of Mikey in the screen. I blame him too. All right, let's see here. I have no idea why this is doing this. This is it's not even a live video. All right. We're back in it. Ay, ay, ay. Judge Manning having a rough day with technology. It's definitely something to do with YouTube, though.
Okay, I just got off the phone with her, taught her how to unmute again, so hopefully.
I'm hitting
She's
the little
coming
ask
back.
unmute button, which usually sends a little message.
Solar flares,
Miss
3 inches from
Culpepper,
the sun.
now she's lost audio. Is she not where she can go to somebody like a 8-year-old kid that can help her?
No.
Is there
nothing
not like an
there.
8-year-old child around that can
no,
help her do
friends.
She
this?
doesn't have.
Okay. Hello?
All right, Miss Culpepper. Miss
Yeah.
Culpepper, just answer my
Yes.
question. You still want to go forward on this TPO?
Yes.
Are you still in fear for your safety?
Yes.
Is everything in your petition still true and correct?
Yes.
Right. Do you know an email or an address so we can send a copy of this to Mr. Hopkins?
No. Well, you can send to my address. He lives here.
I don't know if you heard that right. She said, do you have an email or address we can send this to Mr. Hopkins so, he gets this TPO? And she says, you can send it to my house because he lives here. The man she's taking the TPO out. lives with her. And Manning's face was just perfect. Again, I feel like Judge Manning's just pushing this on through because she's tired of dealing with this lady and her technology issues. But the man lives with her that she's getting this TPO. How does that happen?
He's been served. He didn't move out. How's he gonna get it?
No, they didn't. The marshal didn't make him leave. That's why, he told him he didn't have to leave. He told him to stay downstairs, and I stay upstairs.
Okay.
I understand
Okay.
that.
Okay, so Sasha, can you give it to Amber, I guess, so we can mail a copy there or something, or can y'all mail, I don't know, someone mail a copy?
Yes. I think
Okay.
we-
All right, Ms. Culpepper, are you still in?
You want me to
favor of
wind it
safety?
back? All right, you got it.
Yes,
All right, email or an address so we can send a, you still want to go forward on this TPO?
yes,
Are you still in fear for your safety?
yes,
Is everything in your petition still true and correct?
yes.
Right. Do you know an email or an address so we can send a copy of this to Mr. Hopkins?
No. Well, you can send to my address. He lives here.
He's been served. He didn't move out. How's he gonna get it?
No, they didn't. The marshal didn't make him leave. That's why, he told him he didn't have to leave. He told him to stay downstairs, and I stay upstairs.
Okay.
I understand
Okay.
that.
Okay, so Sasha, can you give it to Amber, I guess, so we can mail a copy there?
So they're just going to live in the same house. He's going to stay upstairs. She's going to stay downstairs. And that should work out fine, right? Shouldn't be any issues. She does fear for her life. So, sleep in a house with someone who you fear your life from. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Or something, or can y'all mail, I don't know, someone mail a copy?
Yes. I think
Okay.
we-
All right, Ms. Culpepper, are you still in fear for your safety?
Yes,
All right, we're gonna put this in place for 12 months. So, I think we have your email address. So we're gonna email it to you. Make sure you check your spam
Oh,
and your email. And it'll be emailed to you later, okay? I guess that meant okay.
Look at the faces. All three of these faces right now tells us everything we know about the Miss Hopkins situation. So, like I said, today was just a day where I could come on, hang out with you guys, cover a little bit of TPO stuff that we've got here backlogged in the old computer. I guess so. It's the economy. You got to sleep with the enemy under the same roof. I mean, it's nuts. Don't forget at 4:05 today, Mini Chase Monday will kick off right here on this Creedence and Bishop Show channel. If you're watching over on We Got a Case, and I would like to invite all of you to join us over on We Got a Case. That is a case exclusive channel for YouTube where you will see nothing but court cases over there. And eventually one day that'll be the only place you'll be able to catch myself and Creed doing the old 1-2 with the court cases. So who is Bishop? Bishop was a guy who used to do a radio show with us for many years. When we named the channel, it was almost an homage to the old radio show. And people think I'm Bishop all the time because I'm not, but it's okay. It's all right. I can live with it as long as I know who is who. Doesn't matter who else knows who is who. So please do us a favor. Go back, watch some of our old videos. We got a lot of them. Mikey Bishop. Nope. Yeah, he's still alive. He just doesn't have anything to do with the channel. He's not involved in any way. or Bishop Mikey, possibly. I'm going under the cloth. I know it's just tough. It's just tough. I mean, would it be better if we change it to Credence and Mikey show? Would that sound better? Would it make everyone a little easier? If so, let me know. He did go to the game, Pamela. He was there. Him and his wife went. Him and his wife. YouTube is changing everything constantly. I apologize if you don't get notifications and stuff. I apologize. It happens like that. Unfortunately. Hey, Knox was here. If you missed members only, Knox was on with us for members only this past week. So make sure. It's been in the work. It's just, I don't want to confuse people by changing the name. It really comes down to that. It's a way people search for our videos and stuff like that. So that's what we're here for. I'm here to answer questions. These are your, as a member, as a person who watches these channels, these are your channels. And that's why I always want to include you guys and everything. See, Lisa, look, you learned something today. Yeah. It depends on who you ask there, Matt Irish. It depends on who you ask. But we had a poll question. I'm going to go ahead and end that. 79 votes. That's not bad at all, man, for a quick show like today. Have you ever had a stalker? That was today's question. Have you ever had a stalker? And remarkably, out of 79 people that voted, 54% of you said no. 45% of you, 45% of you said yes. So that's a high number. I like to think that's kind of high. It's kind of troubling to think that people are out there stalking the fine people who are loyal patrons. Like Gary. Gary, thank you, bud. I'm not going to hold you guys up much longer. Don't forget, we have a members only today for We Gotta Chase channel. If you're not already a member, you can now join over there on We Gotta Chase. That's like We Got a Case, just with an H in it. We Gotta Chase. You can become a member now for only $3, and you'll be able to join us tonight for the old members only, where we show stuff we can't typically show on the regular show. Show. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I know this was an abbreviated show, but I felt like, it's a Monday. We needed to be on here and make you guys a part of today, because if you're not a part of today, you won't be a part of tomorrow. And if you're not a part of tomorrow, what are you a part of anyways? This is family. All of you, everybody. Remember, Bigfoot, Chris, and the one and only, the great
Gary!
That's right.
Gary! Gary!
Is on the caboose. We love you guys. Please join us again for the next one. And until then, who loves you, baby? This guy. Strange stories, yeah, strange stories for Mom. I have to go. I have things to get ready for later today. We've got 2 more shows to go. 2 more. That's right. I'm not Bishop.